Good morning and welcome to the Sunday morning coffee stream. We're back. We're doing it again. The Sunday morning coffee stream. We started doing these last year every other Sunday and they were a hell of a lot of fun. We look at pre-orders, we look at like new releases, we look at a few different things, and then we sort of fell off doing them. I got really busy doing various bits and pieces, and we've not done them for a while. But this year, I want to be back. I want to do more stuff. So I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying to keep on some sort of routine for the streams, both on Wednesdays and the Sunday coffee streams. So hopefully, every other Sunday there will be a Sunday stream now, when I've not got Alfie. So, good morning, welcome. I've got my coffee. I'm not dressed yet. I'm still in my pyjamas and my snooty, keeping me nice and warm. No dressing gown today. It's a snooty today instead. But yeah, I thought we'll do a stream and we will take a look at what went on pre-order yesterday for Games Workshop and just have a bit of a chat and just have a lovely way to wake up. So for those of you that have never seen one of these streams before, they usually last for an hour. 9 till 10, nice and chill, nothing too strenuous, nothing too difficult, apart from being able to pronounce strenuous. And yeah, this is what we do. So let me take a quick look and see who we've got with us this morning in the chat. This morning we have... So my chat thing won't let me scroll up. There we go. So from the top we've got Tabletop Ready Minis. Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for joining. Hope the boxing was fun last night. I think it was boxing you said you were watching. But welcome to the stream. Frandog99, thanks very much for tuning in. Hope you're well. Monkeyboy7, why am I not in my warm bed? Because you knew. You just knew that there was a stream. We've got Nightbot. Thanks very much for joining us, Nightbot. Feel honoured. We've got Darth Booth in reviews. Thank you very much for tuning in. Big McDanskull. Big McDanskull also sometimes streams on Sunday mornings. I saw Big McDanskull on Friday. Went out for food, and if Big McDanskull does a stream on a Sunday when I'm not, then I'll make sure to share it on the Discord, because he also does an absolutely top-notch Sunday morning stream when he does them. But welcome, buddy. Hope you're well. Andy Asquith, thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to the stream. Dean Paints Things, thanks very much for joining us this morning. Uncle Fatwig, thanks for tuning in. Pirate Queen Pickle, all the way from upstairs. Thanks very much for joining us this morning. Al Ritchie, thanks for tuning in. Not going to make the whole stream, taking the little one out to see some friends at 12:30. No problem at all. Hope you have a good weekend as well. Goff Goffston, good morning to you. Welcome to the stream. Comfy Sops, good morning. Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. Do a dab. Like that. Living at Pickle HQ, it should have been a tenancy agreement. The thing is, we've not done one of these Sunday streams for a while. So towards the end of last year, I kind of fell off doing stuff on a regular basis. Streams, videos, all sorts of stuff. Like, I wasn't in the best place at the end of last year. So like a lot of stuff like this fell off. Like the podcast sort of fell off. We didn't do as many of them as I wanted to. But this year we're back. We're doing cool stuff. And that's it. Yeah. So Sunday mornings, every other Sunday morning, I'll try and make sure that there's a some sort of post that goes up with the dates for streams on each month for the month ahead, so that you guys know. Love the purple light in the display case behind you. I've got two. There's one either side. They though, I'll be completely honest. I ordered them when I did my whole like studio upgrade. I wanted some cool lights for the next to the cabinets to display. I wanted that wall to be lit up. And they're not great. Like, they look alright, but they for what they cost, they are not what I expected them to be. They are, I think they were like £50 each, and all it is an LED strip and then like a plastic tube that you put it inside. So yeah, if you want to get some, just get some like some cheap plastic tubing from like a plumber's shop or something, and then just get a cheap LED strip that you can get for like £7 and just make one yourself. They are cool, but like they're overpriced. What I paid was overpriced. I thought they were going to be a lot brighter. I thought between those two, it would light that entire wall up, which was my plan, and it doesn't. But they do look cool. They look cool in the background. I want to get something for my wall here, because I noticed the other day when I was streaming that like I'm putting something up here in between the cabinets to fill that wall space, and I want to put something there to fill that wall space, just so that it's not just blank, plain, boring wall. Richard Smith, good morning. Welcome to the stream, dude. Highland Farron, love these mornings. Big thumbs up to you being back. Thank you very much. That's nice. Very nice to say. Very nice to hear. You could make that and probably make it fancier. Exactly. Like, it is just a piece of plastic tubing with LED strips at top and bottom of the wall not work. They would do. So my plan for this is I'm going to put a shelf across the top of these two cabinets, so that I can pile more stuff up there, and then I'll put an LED strip light on the back of that shelf so that it glows down, and then I'm putting something on the wall in the middle. That's my plan for those. I've just not got a shelf I want a deep shelf so that it's not just sort of balanced at the back. I want to, so I can, because I've got all that stuff stacked up there at the moment, but I get that much stuff, I need places to put it, and it's nice having it on display. So that's the plan. Until eventually, when I fill both these cabinets up, and I have to get a third cabinet to go in the middle, which will happen eventually. Hobby Corner, welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for tuning in this morning. So that's kind of my plan with those. It's work in progress. This entire room is just a constant work in progress. Never happy with it. Never happy with it. I've got a Marvel Mjolnir light in my painting shed. Was a Christmas gift 2021. Only got it up in October last year. I've got, Alfie's got, I shouldn't say I've got. Alfie had on his wall for ages the Hulk fist with the it's like a sticker that goes behind it. It looks like it's smashed through the wall. He's not got it on his wall anymore because we moved bedrooms around and stuff. He's got a load of other lights up now, but yeah, he's got one of them. I want the Iron Man one that looks like it's coming through the wall, because that looks cool. So yeah, but yeah, Sunday mornings, what we tend to do is we look at stuff that's gone on pre-order. We look at stuff that's, you know, if anything's been announced or anything like that. We tend to look at all sorts of bits and pieces. So today we're going to look at the stuff that went on pre-order yesterday, and chat about plans for stuff maybe. So we'll go over to, let me get that open. If we go over to this screen, then we can see Saturday pre-orders. Slaves to Darkness arrive and Horus ascends. So anyone that saw the video yesterday, yes, I got. Oh, that's covering me up. Let me move that down there, like that, and then move that like that. There we go. That's better. I just rushed to set this up this morning. So yeah, I painted up the Horus Ascended model. I got that sent to me by Games Workshop a couple of weeks ago. Like, it arrived just after Christmas. All the Slaves to Darkness stuff arrived before Christmas, but I've not done anything with that yet. It's all here, piled up. I can show that now, I'm allowed to. But yeah, I've not done anything with it yet. I am thinking about painting, where is it? Where's the model? This one. The Eternus. It's just like a big horse guy. We'll see him in a second when we scroll through this. But I am thinking about painting that at some point. So first on the list of things that went on pre-order is the new General's Handbook for Age of Sigmar. So this is if you're wanting to play matched play, like they do a new one that has like extra rules and different things. They do new seasons in Age of Sigmar. They start doing it in 40k as well, which is cool because it mixes things up a bit. So the last one was the I want to say Thondia, I think, and this one is now Galatian, because they move like what realm stuff's taking place in. So you get extra rules, like terrain rules, and extra ways to build armies and different ways to do things. Just pretty cool. If you play a lot of Age of Sigmar, it's a nice way to sort of mix things up a bit. Like every 6 months or so, I think it's every 6 months or every year, they do a new one. So that's pretty cool. So that's on pre-order. I'll be picking that up because I want to play way more Age of Sigmar this year than I did last year. Like last year, I started playing Age of Sigmar, and it is a much nicer game to play than 40k. Like, I still love 40k, but Age of Sigmar is a much nicer game to play. So I'm looking forward to playing more games this year. So I'll be picking this up at some point. Next up is the Slaves to Darkness Battle Term, which looks cool. My only armies for 2023 are Iron Jaws, Age of Sigmar, and Salavar Chem Dogs 40k. both I have huge conversions planned, just sourcing last bits, then that will be my focus. Well, that's supposed to be salamanders. Or is what are Salivar Chem dogs? I'm confused. Yeah, that's kind of my thing this year. I've said that I just want to focus on the stuff that I've got and flesh it out a bit and build it up a bit. So like my, I want to do more stuff with my Necrons, build more of them up, paint more of them, and try and fill out this cabinet is all going to be Necrons. So I just want to fill that out a bit more, and then I want to build up my Cruel Boys for my Age of Sigmar Orcs, and I want to build out my Skaven, and then obviously my Star Wars stuff. And that's kind of it. I want to build those. I'll work on other stuff, like random projects, bits and pieces, but I'm not starting any new big army projects. They're an Imperial Guard, Penal Legion. It's early, my spelling may be off. That's fine, it's Imperial Guard, so I don't know a lot about them. Bofnet's your man for that. So yeah, the Slaves to Darkness battle tomes on pre-order. And obviously the limited edition one if you want that fancy matte finish cover with the embossed text. They do look nice. They do always look nice. So here's the Slaves to Darkness stuff. So you've got the Vanguard box, which is what's that get you? Includes a Chaos Lord, 10 Chaos Warriors, 5 Chaos Knights, and a chariot that you can be built to be pulled by horses or a Gore Beast. So that's cool. So yeah, the battle terms, the Vanguard boxes do tend to be a decent way to sort of kick off an army. That's what I got for my Skaven. I got the Vanguard box, and it was a good way to sort of kick that off. Especially if it's like a brand new army, it's a good way to get into it. So there's that, and then there's all the individual stuff. So we've got the Demon Prince, which it looks really cool. I've got one here. I'm not sure how I'm going to paint it yet. I've not decided. It's a cool model. I don't think it's as nice as some of the stuff, some of the other like demony things that they've done recently, like Be'lakor. I think Be'lakor is a nicer model. I don't know, it's not the same thing. This is just our Demon Prince. Golden Rug Minis, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well, dude. Thanks very much for tuning in. But it is a cool model. And then what's this? Oh yeah, you've got loads of different heads options for it depending on what you want. So, and you can do all sorts of stuff with it. It is a cool kit. It is a cool kit. It's just, yeah, it's not the first one that I was drawn to maybe paint. Then you've got Chaos Lord on a Karkadrak. That's cool. I really like. I like this. I like the big mounted guy on a big lizard. That's cool. I really like that. If I end up doing all this Slaves to Darkness stuff, I might end up accidentally doing a Slaves to Darkness army. Even though I don't particularly like Chaos. It's like my issue with Chaos stuff is that generally it looks better when it's like black and like really dark drab colours, and then like you've got your metallics that split everything up, and that's not how I paint. I don't like painting dark, dingy, grim colour schemes. I like painting bright colour schemes, and I'm not sure how these would look in a bright colour scheme. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to just give it a go and just see what they look like in a brighter colour scheme. We'll see. Anyway, so that's that. And then next up we've got, this is Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Eternus, Blade of the First Prince. So I'm guessing this is like a character guy or something. I quite like the colour scheme here with the sort of like tarnished bronze with all the verdigris in like the recesses and stuff. I kind of like that colour scheme. It is a bit bland though. Like it's just metallic everywhere. Like there's not a lot of there's not a lot on there that's not metallic. Is my only issue. Whereas then you've got this other colour scheme, the black with like the red cape and stuff. That is I think that's a nicer colour scheme. But I do like the verdigris on this one, so I don't know. But that's the model that I'm thinking about painting first, just because I could have some fun with that. I think I could have a lot of fun with that, and it looks like a really nice model. So yeah, I'm kind of tempted to paint that. So what does it say he is? So it's like a big champion person. This set also builds a generic Chaos Lord on demonic mount. So yeah, so I guess that's the Chaos Lord on the mount, and then that's the Eternus thing, I guess. You can't see my mouse. I just realised I'm pointing at stuff and you can't see my mouse pointing at stuff. Miss Pickle, if the bright colour scheme doesn't work, remember you can spray it black and start again. That is true. That is true. You can paint it black and start again. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have a look at something for these, just because I think the metallic, there's something to do on that. Good morning, Peter. Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're well. Kids fed and playing. All is well on the Eastern Front. Very good. That's what we like to hear. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about painting. Like I said, I've got him here. I just need to get it done at some point. Starting my new job tomorrow as well, so my already limited output may diminish slightly for a few weeks while I sort of get into a flow, into a groove. The Hero of Chaos, it's a Chaos Lord or a Chaos Champion or whatever it is. It's a character for Chaos stuff. It looks alright. It is just generic Chaos though, for me. This is the problem with the Chaos stuff. I find that they're very... I don't know. I'm not super interested in Chaos stuff, if I'm completely honest. Chaos Chosen. So I'm guessing these are like an elite group. And then Chaos Warriors, they're guessing these are like your troops and stuff. Looks like a Chaos Blade Guard veteran. Yeah, right? Exactly. Good luck tomorrow for the job. Thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. I'm really looking forward to starting the new job. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So that is them. And then the Chaos Knights. These look cool. I do like the look of these. These were the other option that I was thinking about painting, but I decided I want to paint the big character guy first. But the Chaos Knights are cool. I do like these. It's always nice having like mounted options for stuff. So they're cool. So that's all on pre-order. Went on pre-order yesterday. What are these? Ogroid Theridons. Ogroid Theridons. So like some big like Minotaur beastie things. These look cool. I like the banner. That's fun. Yeah, these look nice. They do look nice, actually. They look really nice. And then you got your dice set, as is standard when a new army comes out. Here he is. Here's the big boy. Horus. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. This is the new Horus model. Horus Ascended. This is Forge World. It is resin. It is not plastic, as a lot of people had hoped it would be. It is a really nice kit. So I built and painted this over the last couple of weeks. Now, the only problem that I had was, not problem, but the only issue that I had when I was building it was, well, two issues. The first one was the claw. I don't know why, you can see my mouse now. You couldn't see it before, but now you can. The first one was the claw, because the hand, and then there's like his thumb, 4 fingers, and then there's like another claw on the other side, just there. They're all separate parts, which is fine, but it was a little bit fiddly to put together. So that was a bit of a pain to put together. The only other part as well was like the pelt that goes over his shoulder. So the main part of the pelt is one piece, then like this paw, there's another paw on the other side, there's this tail and paw that come down here, are all separate parts, and they all look exactly the same, but they all fit in a very specific way. And I glued on and had to take off like a few of the pieces a few times, because I got a little bit further on in the build and realised, oh, that's not supposed to be there, that's supposed to be in a different place. I tried my best to not emulate, but to try and use like how they've painted the black armor on this as a bit of inspiration. Don't think it quite came off in my paint job. I really like the sort of blue highlight that you can see. You can see it like here on the wrist, like here on the leg, a little bit on the shoulder. It's very subtle. That's what I was trying to go for with mine, but I don't think it came off quite as nice. It was fun to paint. I think I spent maybe 20 hours painting it all together over the course of a couple of weeks. I did like a few sessions. It was nice to paint. I think if I was to do one again, I would probably paint it in sub-assembly rather than painting it once I'd built it all, just because it was a pain like to get underneath the cloak and to paint like these legs and stuff. Like when it's all together, it was a bit of a faff trying to reach past things and in between things. How's the new job going? I start tomorrow. Tomorrow is my first day at my brand new job. I am very, very much looking forward to it, Matt's Modelling. Thank you very much for asking, though. It's going to be good. So that's Horace. There's some other shots of like some of the detailing and other bits of him. That's one thing I didn't get a shot of his cloak on the one that I painted, which I need to. But yeah, it's a nice model. It's a nice enough model. And then you've got Thousand Suns upgrade kit, Mark 6 upgrades. So you've got heads, helmets, shoulder pads. You've got Ultramarines Mark 6 upgrades. And a new White Dwarf. Although, I don't know who pre-orders White Dwarf. You just buy White Dwarf. That seems like a bizarre thing to pre-order. That's it. That was everything that went on pre-order yesterday. Tina, thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for the well wishes for tomorrow. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's going to be different because I'm going back into like a normal job, and I've obviously been very privileged to have sort of done what I've done for the last year. So it's weird because on the one hand, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to getting back into some sort of routine, like going to work and stuff. But at the same time, it's going to be weird because I'm now not going to be at home as much and be able to get bits and pieces done for the channel. So I'll be back to like how I was before, where it was just evenings and weekends that I can do stuff. So I'm hoping that it's not going to have too much effect. If I'm trying to be more organised this year. I've got a calendar that I actually put stuff on. I've got a little journal thing which I haven't started using yet, but that's mainly because I've just been at home, so I've just done stuff when I've thought about it, and I've not sort of had to make a note to do it at a later point. But once I start on tomorrow, I will be using that to make notes and be like, oh, I need to do that, make a note, and then I'll tick it off when it's done, and that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping that I'm going to carry on being a bit more organised this year, and that will mean that I'll not do any less content. First few weeks it might be a little bit slower because I'll be getting into a routine and a sort of a flow with what I'm doing. But I am looking forward to it. It's going to be nice, and it is nice now that the main focus, like my focus content-wise, is just on my own content. I'm not having to sort of split my focus. Well, that's nice, I guess. Love White Dwarf. I pre-order with subscription. I mean, if you've got a subscription, yeah. I meant like, I wouldn't go into my local store and go, can I pre-order next week's White Dwarf, please? I'd just buy it when it comes in because they never sell out. But yeah, I also like White Dwarf. Although I always get it and I flick through and like, I'll read bits and pieces, but I never seem to read the entire thing. Yeah. I do try and read most of it though, because I like to keep up to date with like, because it's like all the extra bits and pieces you get in White Dwarf. I like all the stuff that readers send in, but I like all the stuff that they do, like the random articles that they do, or the random bits of lore fluff and things like that. It's cool. It's a nice way to just keep ticking over in the sort of Warhammer hobby, or you know how to call it, the Warhammer hobby. Oh yeah, it's the miniatures hobby because Warhammer's a brand. You know how to call it that. Silly. Plans for today. My plan for today is finish the stream. I think Pirate Queen Pickle wants to go for a walk, depending on what the weather's like. It looks a bit overcast, but it wasn't raining when I looked. So I might go for a walk. I need to edit the podcast, which me and Elston recorded this week. And that'll be going out tomorrow. So first podcast of the year. And then once that's out, yeah, I'm playing either 1 or 2 games later today with a friend. We've got a couple of 1,000 point games sorted. One of 40k and one of Age of Sigmar. So that's what I'll be doing later this afternoon. Very much looking forward to that because I've not played either for a while. So yeah, that's my plan for this afternoon. And then other than that, it'll just be sort of getting stuff sorted for tomorrow, getting myself just sort of settled, tidying up in here so that next week when I start working on something in the evenings, everything's clear and tidy and I can just crack on with it. Sometimes a reset is good in life, shows you where you are at life's worst, and that's a good thing to know, as you know how far you can fall and that you will be okay. Silver lining, mate. That's kind of the way I'm trying to look at stuff. Is look on the positives for things, which is good, you know. Like I say, it's going to be nice to be back in a regular job and have that routine and structure. I won't get phone calls at silly o'clock at night asking if I can do this and do that. I'll go to work and do my job. I come home. I'm hoping as well, because it's like an early finish. It's not 9 to 5. It's 8 to 4. So I'm hoping that it means that extra hour that I'll finish, because the hour in the morning is wasted. Because whether I start at 8 or whether I start at 9, I wouldn't get anything done in the morning. Because I'd just stay in bed for a bit longer, or I'd watch TV or something. I don't like to do too much in the morning, but finishing the hour earlier means that that's an extra hour worth of stuff that I can potentially get done in an evening. So I'm hoping that it'll be fine. What are you guys got planned? Have any of you pre-ordered any of the stuff that came out that went on pre-order yesterday? My eyes are watering. You can tell it's early. This is my second coffee of the day. Got a tennis match at 10, so heading off, but hope you do more hobby later. Big loves everyone. Cheers to the stream, Mr. Pickle. Thank you very much for tuning in, Frandog. Enjoy your tennis match. I'm sure I'll be getting some hobby stuff done later at some point. So I did some. I can't reach it because it's all the way over there. But I did some building last night on a Patreon hangout that we did. I built up my beast skewer. I can't remember what it's called. It's the big beast skewer kill burr. It's called beast skewer kill burr for my Crow Boys. I built that up last night, and I also built up my Mandalorian and one of my Grogu models for Star Wars Legion, and I'm gonna get them painted at some point. As well, I've got them built. I'm gonna get them primed, and then at some point when I need like a random model in the middle of a project or just a palette cleanser or something like that, that's what I'll paint one of those. I finished also building. Where is it? It's down there. It's in the cabinet. I finished building my slam dunk crocodile that I started on the stream on Wednesday. I'm going to start work on Rhino for Marvel Crisis Protocol today. Oh, you got Rhino already? Nice. I saw him revealed, and I'm like, I really want Rhino. I really want him. I want to start this year. I am going to start sort of working through and getting all the Spider-Man stuff that I want to get. I want to get all the different Spider-Mans, so like Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen, Miles, like all the different Spider-Man heroes, and also all the different Spider-Man villains for Crisis Protocol. Because when I start playing, that's what I want to use. I want to use the Spider-Man stuff. So I'm going to do all that, and then I'll probably get like a few other random bits and pieces, like some of the Deadpool stuff I quite like, and anything else that I like the look of, I'll pick up. But yeah, this year I want to get more Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff done. Because I've got like a few bits here that I've got left to do, but a lot of it is it's stuff that it looks cool, but it's not stuff that I would maybe be too bothered about using, because it's not the characters that I'm most bothered about. But yeah, Spider-Man stuff definitely. I want to get the Amazing Spider-Man model, the one that's with Doc Ock. I want to get that, and I want to get Green Goblin, or like my top two that I want to get. I'm gonna play first game of the D&D Adventure Begins with kids later. Nice, that sounds cool. I've I've like mentioned to Alfie, and he's showed some vague interest about wanting to play D&D. So I've not done it with him yet. Definitely something that we want to do at some point, because I think he'd really enjoy it when he got into it. Can't see a cabbage dragon anywhere. Cabbage dragon is there on the shelf. It's hidden by the lamp mostly, but you can see the top of it there. That is the cabbage dragon. It's not painted yet. Again, I'm not entirely certain how I want to paint that. So I've been putting it off. I feel like I've got a few ideas for what I want to do with it. But I'm not really settled on anything properly. And that'll be like that'll be a big project to do in between other projects. When I moved here, I got a job as a groundsman / caretaker, and before I was just painting Lord of the Rings stuff. Was a change, but working for someone / normal job definitely has its perks. Absolutely, definitely. Get him on a Discord D&D session. I don't think. I don't think so. Good morning, everyone. Just trying to wake up with our first coffees. Good morning, Cat Cave Hobbies. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I feel that this coffee. This is my second coffee of the day. Yeah, it is Sunday mornings, man. Sunday mornings. It's just nice to chill and chat. What else have I been working on recently? Yeah, I've built those over there. Built them last night. This is a board game version that looks pretty good to get them into it. That sounds like a cool idea. We did play. I bought Wendy the Animal Adventures, I think it's called, from oh, where's it from? Steamforged, where like all the characters are like cats and dogs and stuff, and that's kind of like a beginner D&D thing. We played through that adventure, and he enjoyed that, and it was fairly simple. Like there wasn't too much rule gumph in there. But I would like to get him playing proper D&D because I do think he'd enjoy it, and it's something different for us to do. We've been playing a hell of a lot of Boss Monster and Overboss, especially since Christmas, which is a board game that I got for Christmas, and I absolutely love it. We're on about playing some on a stream at some point, because especially on my Wednesday streams, one of the things that I've said I want to do this year is to branch out a bit more and do a wider variety of things on my streams. So rather than it either just being me building stuff or me painting stuff, I want to like play some computer games, play some board games, and like show stuff like that off on the stream. Just because there's a big crossover, like we don't always have to be building and painting stuff. Sometimes we want to play other things that we enjoy, and I want to show some of the stuff off that I've enjoyed playing recently. Just finished the washing up I avoided doing yesterday. I need to sort out my board game shelves today and maybe start some of the Call to Arms minis. Nice. Sounds like a nice Sunday plan. That sounds like a nice Sunday plan. Munchkin's literally the best. Me and the missus and her sister and partner play it. It's amazing. I've never played any of the Munchkin games. I've never played any of them, so I don't know what they're like. Although I have heard good things from various people. We've looked at Munchkin. Might have to take the plunge. There's a Warhammer Munchkin, isn't there? I'm sure I've seen a Warhammer Munchkin game in my local store on the shelf. Unless I'm misremembering that, but I'm sure I have. But now Overboss, it's on my shelf over there. Overboss is it's by the same people. I can get hold of a box, Captain. But yeah, Overboss is really cool. It's made by the same people that made Boss Monster, and it's the same art style and like characters and stuff on it. And you get like a grid map, and then each turn you pick tiles, and you build out like an overworld map of different terrain types and stuff. And then you score points based on like where the tiles are placed and how many of them are next to each other and what type of monsters you've put on them and stuff. It's one of those games that it's like a really good rule set because it's really easy to learn and pick up and start playing. But then the more you play, the more things that you've got to think about. So like you can play it easy enough, but then if you want to like, once you get the hang of it, you can like you can do some really cool stuff and like quite intricate strategies for how to score points. It is really good. It's a really cool game. Definitely going to be playing some on stream at some point. I actually got a care package from Brotherwise Games, which is the people that make it. They sent me a couple of extra bits for Overboss, like an extra tile set, which was, I think it was a Kickstarter exclusive, which came with an extra couple of boss cards and some other bits and pieces. And it also got some extra cards, like some special cards for Boss Monster as well, which I'm looking forward to using at some point. But yeah, Boss Monster and Overboss are absolutely fantastic. There's a few other board games that we've got recently. We got last year, for Wendy's birthday, I bought her the Stardew Valley board game, which is really fun. It just takes a long time to set up, so it's one of those games where you have to make that what you're doing for like an afternoon, because it takes a long time to set up, and we only played a quick game when we played it, but it is a longer game if you play it properly. So I think it's one of those things that like maybe on a Sunday afternoon. We haven't really got any Sunday afternoons free for a while because Wendy has rehearsals, which is she's rehearsing for the show that she's doing with our theatre group. which is on in March. If anyone is local-ish and wants to come and watch that, I'll be sharing that out on the Discord at some point. See if we can get a Pickle Jar group viewing. But yeah, so Sunday afternoons are out. But like Saturdays when I've not got Alfie, I want to sit and play, have a board game afternoon and play something like that, because we do like his board games. We do like playing stuff like that. I think the 40k is basically the normal game, but with Warhammer names. I mean, that's just what they do with everything, isn't it? It's like 40k Monopoly. It's just Monopoly, but with 40k names. Bag of Dungeons is a good one for kids. My 9-year-old plays solo quests on it. Localish to where? We're in Rotherham, South Yorkshire. So if you're local-ish, or like, basically if you want to travel to Rotherham, I'll be putting a message out on the Discord with the dates and stuff, and see if we can organise like a big group viewing. Is Geek Retreat open on Sundays? Geek Retreat is open on Sundays. It opens at 11, I think. Yeah, it opens at 11, I think, Geek Retreat. I went there to play X-Wing with Quingo from the Discord a few weeks ago now, but we went on a Sunday. That was good. It was before Christmas, so... The goal this year is to get to a meetup or go to Warhammer World. We'll be saving up over the year due to new house move being, money tight. Around an hour away. An hour away, that's doable. That's doable. I travelled an hour on Friday just to go out for tea. But yeah, Tabletop Mini Minis, we'll be doing a few different meetups throughout this year. We'll be doing we're definitely going to be doing the big summer one, my big birthday Blood Bowl bash at Warhammer World. We're definitely going to do that this year. We didn't do it last year because ChillCon was the same month, but because ChillCon's in April this year, that means that August is free. So we'll definitely be doing that at Warhammer World. We'll be doing some other like meetups for various things at some point. I want to do another one in Sheffield at some point because I really enjoyed the last one that we did. There was a bunch of us, we got together, we hung out at Element Games in Sheffield for a bit, did some gaming, and then went down to the Peddlers Market in Sheffield, which is like a big sort of street food market that they do on the first weekend of every month. And it's always different like food stalls, food trucks and stuff that turn up, but it's really, really nice. Like there's loads of really nice food. Have you been to the Board Game Cafe in Sheffield? Treehouse. We've been to Treehouse a few times. It's quite nice. It's good. It's good. Board Game Cafe. Yeah, the birthday bash is a good shout. Plenty of time. Plus my birthday is in August, so perfect. There you go. It's your birthday treat as well then. I'll be putting a message out about that at some point, just so that people have got plenty of notice for that. But yeah, the birthday Blood Bowl bash is definitely one that I want to do this year. I was kind of gutted that we didn't end up doing one last year. We were umming and ahhing about it, doing it like early, but it wouldn't have been the same. So yeah, it'll be. Let me have a look when my birthday is. This year, my birthday. I mean, I know what date it is. My birthday is a Friday, and I've got Alfie that week, so it'll probably be the weekend. Either the weekend before or the weekend after. Yeah, it'll be like the weekend before or the weekend after. So either the 29th of July or the 12th of August. It'll be one of those, probably. Because try and do it as close to my birthday as I can. But yeah, I'll be putting a thing up on Discord and we'll get an event set up and everything. And it'll be a good laugh. But yeah, I want to do a Sheffield meetup again. And like, maybe what I would like to do is to, if we can play some smaller games of stuff, like maybe some Kill Team or maybe what's it called? Underworlds? I couldn't remember the name then. Something like that, and play a few games and get everyone like playing and chatting and stuff, and then head down and have food, just because it's just an excuse to go out for food, to be honest. I love going to Peddler's Market. So yeah, that'll be fun to do at some point later on in the year. Plus, it's 2 birds, 1 stone, and me and Warhammer World might even get Mrs. to come as she wants to go to Warhammer World. Yeah, man, make it a family trip. It'll be good. It'll be a good laugh. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for chilling out and hanging out with me this morning for an hour. I know there wasn't as much to look through on the pre-orders as I thought there was. I thought there was way more that went on pre-order. The one at Grim Dice was good, plus tables there for all sorts of games to go on. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the Grim Dice one was a hell of a lot of fun. That was a fun meetup. That was cool. I liked that. I'll probably look at doing one at Grim Dice again at some point as well, just because it'd be nice to go over and see them. I've not been over for a while, and I do like to pop in because it is a lovely little store. But yeah, thank you very much for hanging out this morning with me and taking a look through stuff and just sort of chilling out and chatting. It's kind of this Sunday morning streams, what I envisioned them being, what I intended them to be when I first started doing them, was it is just a chat. It is just you meet up with friends and you have a coffee in the morning and you chat about stuff, and we talk about our hobby stuff. So that's kind of what I intended it being, and that's kind of what I like doing. Whether we pick like different topics to talk about within miniature painting, or whether we just look at like pre-orders and stuff today, or just general plans. Yeah, I like doing the Sunday streams, and I'm glad that I'm back doing them. So I'm going to love you and leave you, because I'm going to get dressed and start doing something productive. Whether I go for a walk, or whether I get some hobby stuff done, or whether I do some tidying, I don't know. But I'm going to do something. Next stream will be Wednesday night. We should, I think, he's not confirmed with me yet, but I think we've got Elston joining us this Wednesday, as it is his birthday on Thursday, so I figured we'll do a bit of a celebratory stream with him on Wednesday. So expect the usual madness. Going to build some beast snaggers. Nice. So yeah, hopefully we'll have Elston joining us, but if not, it'll be me Wednesday evening, and then the next Sunday coffee stream will be in 2 weeks, which will be it'll be February, I think. It'll be the it'll be like the 4th of Feb. Oh no, it won't. It'll be what date are we on? Set building. Oh no, it won't. It'll be the 29th of January. I'm getting my dates mixed up. It'll be the 29th of January. It'll be the next Sunday morning one. So yeah, thanks very much for tuning in, guys. If you like what we do and you want to help support the channel, you know the drill. Patreon is the best way to do that. There's a link down below in the description. You get access to a load of cool stuff, loads of cool perks. Gives us a couple of quid every month. Best way to support us. If not, there's all those affiliate links if you want to chuck us a couple of quid while you're picking up your new hobby supplies. Don't cost you anything extra, but we get a kickback every time you use those links. And that's going to do it, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in this morning. Thanks for hanging out. It's been lovely. It's lovely to be back, and I feel like I'm back to my sort of normal self. It's been good. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, enjoy your hobby. I'll see you later, guys.